I'm here with Gerardo Bracho. He's Senior Advisor for Effective Development Cooperation at the OECD in Paris and a Mexican diplomat. Welcome to the German Development Institute.
Welcome and thank you for having me here.
Mr. Bracho, at the high-level forum in Busan, the Global Partnership for Effective Development Cooperation was formed. So what is this global partnership and where does it come from?
Well, actually it comes from an agenda that was originally called the Aid Effectiveness Agenda. This agenda actually materialized in Paris in 2005 with a document called the Paris Declaration, which was a declaration that focused on how to make the aid flows of traditional donors to recipient countries more effective. And now this agenda has evolved a lot. Originally, there were only, as I said, donors and recipients. Now we have much more actors. We have parliamentarians. We have regional representatives of regional governments. We have NGOs. We have the private sector. And of course, very important for us, the South-South providers. And now we're thinking not only on the effectiveness of aid, of ODA, but on the effectiveness of other flows and all the effectiveness of development cooperation in general. So the agenda has also broadened.
And to what extent are rising powers, like your home country, Mexico, or if you will, other countries like India, China, Brazil, willing to support the global partnership?
Well, I would, of course, answer for Mexico, and I will probably say a few words of the other countries. But, well, for Mexico, Mexico is a country that has a very specific situation within the global arena. We are an OECD member. We are a member of the NAFTA with the United States and Canada. So we are a member of these fora with the northern countries. At the same time, we're a developing country, and we have been giving South-South cooperation since 40 years or 50 years ago. So for us, it is very important to bring these two traditions, the tradition of North-South cooperation and the South-South cooperation, together to develop communalities and a dialogue to feel ourselves more comfortable in the world, to say, because as I said, we have these two kind of personalities. Now, other countries, probably like China, Brazil, and India, they're a bit more concerned. They have certain concerns that we understand. They think sometimes that this agenda comes from the north, and they want to be sure that the southern perspective is well respected. Of course, Mexico, as a host country of the next ministerial, understands very much the concerns of one constituency and the concerns of the other constituency, and we will try to bridge between them, as we have done in other agendas, for example, in climate change.
You just mentioned the first ministerial meeting, which will be coming up next year in 2014, and Mexico will actually be hosting it. So let me ask you, what are the objectives of Mexico in regard to the upcoming meeting of the Global Partnership?
Well, of course, Mexico wants this high-level meeting to be a success, but I will pinpoint two special objectives. One would be to ubicate our agenda, our global partnership in the global agenda of development in general, especially with other processes that are taking place in the UN fora, for example, and of course the most important is the post-2015 MDGs process, but also with other forums and other processes like the one of the Development Cooperation Forum or the Monterrey on financing for development. So we are really interested that our agenda is really linked and has synergies and with all these processes. That would be one objective. And the other objective, I think I already kind of mentioned it, is to bring into our agenda in an appropriate manner the South-South cooperation providers, so that they can really interact, they can really feel comfortable in our forum, And I think we have good qualities to arrive at this. Thank you.
So good luck to Mexico for the ministerial meeting. Mr. Bracho, thank you so much for joining us today here at the German Development Institute in Bonn.
Thank you.